Good day, this is Maria Nicole Abadilla and I'm going to present about my performance task in hydraulics, which is all about fluid flow in pipes. So this is my problem. So this is, I took this on the module and I choose example number 1. So okay, let's discuss this problem and how we should solve this and what formula are we going to use to solve all three problems. So this is the problem that I choose from the power module. So this is about fluid flow in pipes. So here is the sample problem. So the water flows from a tank through 160 feet of 4 inches diameter pipe and then discharged into air, shown in the figure. So this is the figure. The flow of water in the pipe is 12 CFS or 12 feet, which is assumed N is equivalent to 0.013 and neglect minor losses. So, okay, determine the following. A, which is the velocity of flow in the pipe in feet per second. B is the total head loss on the pipe in feet. And lastly was the pressure at the top of the tank and PSI. So, okay, this is the figure that so this is the tank. This is the water that flows here in the pipe. So since this problem is about fluid flow in the pipes, so we have here a pipe which is 4 diameter, the distance of it is 4 inches diameter. So this is the given, which is here. The n is 0.13, and then the Q or the flow rate, which is 12 feet per second. The length, which is 160 feet. So here, 160 feet. Then lastly was the just the 4 inches diameter here. This one. So okay, let's solve first the velocity of flow in the pipe. So first, let's start with the solution, which is kunin muna natin yung mga value ng ating Q, diameter, and the L. So here pala yung mga given dito, kunin muna natin yung mga converted value. So dito na lang natin ilagay yun. So first is Q is equivalent to 12 feet cube per second. So convert lang natin siya into meter. So 0.3401 meter cube per second. Yan, magko-convert lang tayo ito sa part na to. The next one is the diameter, which is, it is 4 inches. And kung i-convert natin siya into feet, it is 0.333 feet. And syempre, kailangan din natin siyang i-convert into meter, which is 101.6. We need to convert it into millimeter. So yun, and then lastly was our length. It is 160 feet. So convert natin siya into meter. So na-convert it into meter, the value is 48.78 meters. So bakit nga ba tayo nag-convert into meter per second, feet, millimeter, and meter? It is because depende siya sa formula na nagagamitin natin dito sa mga pinapahanap sa atin. So yun nga, proceed na tayo dito sa letter A. So ayun, solution, this is for the velocity of flow in the pipe in feet per second. So dito, apply lang natin yung formula na velocity is equivalent to flow rate over the area. So our flow rate is 12 feet over our area is, so same lang. Alam naman natin kung paano kunin yung area ng ating yung area yung pinapahanap sa atin. It is pi over 4 times the diameter ng ating figure or ng ating object. Syempre, we are familiar with this dahil sometimes in every problem that we are going to solve or we are solving, we're always using this, the area, for the area of, it depends on the problem actually. So, okay, balik tayo dito. Pi over 4 times the diameter squared of this object. So, the diameter of this is, kasi naka-feet siya, feet kasi ang gagamitin natin. Since 5 is ito, feet per second, FES. So, yun. Ang ating flow rate is feet yung kinuha natin na value, which is here. Here. And then, so yun, kunin na natin, naka-feet, which is ito, 0.333 squared. Okay. Ganyan. So, okay, proceed tayo for the value of B. Or we're gonna use our calculator again to solve it. So, yun, 12 over 5 over 4 times natin sa 0.333 squared. So, the value is 137. Kunin natin, ito ang ating, ito yung value niya. So, makita natin sa calculator, kulang tayo hanggang 3 decimal again. So, it is 137.785 feet per second. So, this is the value of our velocity. This is the velocity of flow in the pipe. Sabi natin, velocity of flow in the pipe. So, okay. We're done with letter A. So, let's proceed for the letter B. Okay, balik natin yung calculator. Set aside natin siya. Then, letter B. For letter B, it is the total head loss in the pipe in feet. So, yun. Since dito, nagre-record ng feet. So, we're gonna use the head loss formula, syempre. HL is equivalent to 10.29 N squared times L times Q squared over diameter raised to 16 over 3. So, okay, let's just substitute it. So, it is 10.29 times, our letter N is, here at the given, this one. So, put lang natin siya, 0.013 squared, since naka-squared siya. Then, ang ating L is, this one. We're going to use this meter. 48.78 meter. Also, let's for the Q, we have here the Q, but we're going to use this one, the meter also. So, sorry, put lang natin siya ulit. 0.3401. Okay. So, yun. Then, divide natin siya by D, which is, ito yung gagamitin natin. But, since naka-millimeter siya, Convert din natin siya into meter. Since naka-meter nga itong mga value dito. So, lagay natin is 0.1016 raised to 16 over 3. Since ito siya, ilapit natin para medyo makita naman. Medyo malayo pala. Saan siya na? So, ayun. Let's proceed. Let's compute this one. Again, on our calculator. So, lagay natin 10.29 times 0.013 squared times 48.78 times 0.3401 squared. Then, naka-squared pala ito. Then, sa baba naman is 0.1016 raised to 16 over 3. So, compute natin. Ayan. This is the result. Yan. You can see it in here. So, the result of our head loss is 1942.33 meter. This is our head loss. Since, okay, balik lang natin yung calculator. Maharang kasi eh. Then, yan after naman is, convert natin siya into feet. Since, nakalagay dito sa atin is the total head loss in the pipe and feet. So, convert lang natin siya. So, pag convert natin siya, makukuha natin yung 6370.86 feet na value ng ating head loss. So, this is the total head loss in the pipe. So, yun, okay. For the second one, nakuha ulit natin yung value niya. So, let's proceed na to letter C. So, okay, lagay lang natin dito sa side. May, ano pa naman eh. Call this space pa naman for this equation. So, letter C is the pressure. Okay, lapit lang natin. The pressure at the top of the tank in PSI. So, yan. Magka-come up tayo sa Bernoulli's energy theorem. So, we're gonna use energy equation with head loss. Since we have head loss. Kaya gawin natin E less H head loss over UV. So, we're gonna solve for the energy equation with head loss. So, for the equation of this is B1 squared over 2G plus density of water 1 Y is 2 1 minus the head loss is equivalent to B2 squared for 2G density of water 2 Y plus C2. So, okay, since ito wala siyang value, this 0 plus PA over Y plus 10 minus the head loss, which is 6370.86 at as its value. Then, equivalent natin to B2 squared over 2G. So, yung B2 natin is this one. Okay. Lagyan natin siya. Yung value niya, 137.785 squared over 2 times gravity, but it is on English units. It's not SI. Kasi kung SI siya, gagamitin natin is 9.81. At dahil hindi, we're gonna use 32.2. It is also a value of gravity. So, no worries naman yun. Alam naman natin na yun. So, plus 0 plus 100. Since it is here and here for this value, right? Ayan. Yun na yan. So, dahil ito yung walang value, ito yung kukunin natin ng sagot. So, for us to solve the value of this, we're gonna use the shift solve for this part to solve this. And this will gonna be this is gonna be our x to solve the equation of this. Since nag-substitute na tayo and siya ang walang value. So, okay, let's, grab ko lang yung calculator dito sa side. And then, here, ilapit ko lang for us to makita na natin. 0 plus, plus x. Okay, baba natin yung ballpen. Hawak-hawak pa rin. 6370. So, yun, sundan lang natin yung nasa paper na isa-solve natin. Plus 100. So, shape solve natin. So, yan. Yung nakuha nating value is this one. Sorry, medyo masilaw pala. As you can see, nakikita naman, 6,755. Kuha tayo 2 decimal point 65 then. Set aside natin ulit ang ating calculator. Then, let's put the value that we come up with using our calculator. So, 55.65. So, this is the P density of water over gravity. Okay, sorry. Ito pala yun. So, this is the feet of water. Siyempre, we need to we come up with this. But, since nakalagay dito that the pressure at the top of the tank is in PSI. So, I convert ulit tayo. P is PSF muna 421,522 PSF. But since PSI, kailangan natin, we're gonna convert it again. So, the result is 2,927.45 PSI. So, this is the result of the energy equation with head loss. So, okay. This is the pressure at the top of the tank. Okay, lagay ulit natin. It is the pressure. Oops, sorry. The pressure at the top of the tank. So, yun. Already solved the 3 problems that we need. So, the velocity of flow in the pipe in feet per second. So, here it is. B is the total head loss in the pipe in feet. So, this is the answer. And then lastly was the C, which is the pressure at the top of the tank and PSI. So, here. So, that's all. I hope you learned from this video. And thank you. That's all.